This short video will explain how to identify a phishing email and help you protect your work account against being compromised. You may have noticed some suspicious emails arriving in your inbox occasionally. These are often phishing emails. You should be worried because these emails are intended to get personal information from you. This information could be used to steal identity or for other criminal activity. The number of these phishing emails has been increasing and will likely continue. Because of this, you should know what to look for and be informed so that you can protect yourself and your students. In this video, you will learn what things to look out for, and you will also learn what to do if you receive a phishing email or if you accidentally share information or click on a link or file within an email. Phishing emails are the easiest form of cyber attack. Therefore, they are the most frequently occurring scam attempt. They are sent through email, either appearing to be from someone you know who has had their account compromised, or they can also be sent from someone you don't know. Phishing emails try to get information by asking recipients to click a link embedded into the email they receive, or downloading something that is made to look like an official or important document but also contains a file with malware or ransomware. Phishing emails look legitimate and often will look like they're coming from work or someone official. This makes the recipients feel responsibility to comply. They are often formatted to appear like they are coming from a coworker or someone you know. Next, I'll present signs to watch for to determine if an email is potentially a phishing email. Phishing emails are made to appear personalized, though they are often a little oddly worded. These messages are often unexpected, but are created in a way to blend in. They usually ask for a response, like click to fill out the survey, or ask you to do some other action like download the document or view the video. Phishing emails are made to look official. The creators are known to steal logos or make logos that are very similar to something familiar to the recipients, with the intent that the recipients won't notice the difference. The first one is a sense of urgency. You want to look for a sense of urgency in the email message. Keywords like quickly respond or alert should be a red flag. Second, you'll want to look for spelling and grammar errors. Keep an eye out for subtle spelling and grammar errors. Also look for language that is not typical from that particular sender or not typical language used within our organization. Third, you should be wary of links within the email. You should always be suspicious of any link embedded into an email. They aren't all bad, so you need to know how to tell the difference if you're going to question it. Some links are normal, like one to take a survey within forms. It's always a good idea to inspect them by right-clicking on the link and copying the link address, then pasting it into a Word document or using the Inspect feature in the right-click menu. This is another place where language that is not typical from the sender may or may not appear. Fourth, the sender's email address doesn't match their name. Check to see that the sender's name matches the email address name. In phishing or other ill-intended email messages, it is often the case that these don't match or that the email address is strange and not familiar. You should always check to see that the email address shows the same name as the sender's name. This is always a red flag. Fifth, generic language or a missing greeting. The language in the subject or message line might feel cryptic in a phishing email. Individuals sending an initial email on a topic should always address you by name in that initial message. Phishing emails often contain language that feels cryptic and unclear. Always contact the sender by phone if possible to confirm whether this email is from them and report these suspicious messages to the IT department as they are likely phishing emails. The sixth thing to look for is multiple similar emails, repeat emails, and other inconsistencies. This is another reason that recipients should be addressed by name in an email message rather than Dear Sir or Dear Ma'am. It's always a good idea to scan the message for cryptic language that is not typical, or other inconsistencies. Often, phishing emails will refer to services that the district doesn't use. This is also a red flag. So what should you do? Receiving phishing emails is unfortunately a common occurrence. Just be brave and don't get too worried about it. There are different things you should do if you received a phishing email versus if you clicked a link within or downloaded a file within the phishing email before you realized what it was. If you opened an email and suspect it to be a phishing email, but have not done anything besides opening it and reading the message, don't panic, it's a common occurrence. Just don't click the links within the email, don't reply to the email, don't forward the email. Simply close the email message, call the sender to notify them, or type a separate new email to them if you can't call them, and submit an IT ticket to report the incident. If you clicked on a link in an email, then realized it's a phishing email, you should change your password immediately by going to the Teacher Links page, then clicking on Ticketing System, logging in, then click on the link to reset your password. The final thing you will want to do is submit an IT ticket as soon as possible. The quicker you notify the IT department, the quicker they can protect others. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any technology questions, would like to learn how to use technology in your classroom, or you have a technology solutions need for your classroom or school, please feel free to contact Gary Schuh at gschhuh@rsd7.net.